So this little video, guys, on how to wire up the Koso db01rn RPM speed pickup, the standard one, which comes on the front wheel with the Yamaha. So obviously using the speed sensor, which is there for the miles per hour on the dash. This is how you wire it up. So wiring it up, the Koso clock comes with the Hall effect speed sensor, which mounts to the front wheel. It has magnets on it. I've decided not to use this and use the standard Yamaha wheel speed sensor pickup on the front. So I've used a loom which comes with the Hall effect and chopped the loom. I have then got it plugged into the harness which goes to the Koso clock itself. How to wire this up. So it comes with a red, white and a black. So the red wire goes to the blue and yellow, which goes to the standard Yamaha Phaser FZS 600 wiring harness, which would have went to the standard clocks. I've also got the white wire from the Koso loom which I've chopped, and it goes to the white wire which would have went to the standard FZS clocks. And I've also got the black wire wired onto a separate earth, on an earth which I have made up. So I've tested it and it's fully working. So on your Koso clocks, when you're going to set your, now this bit's quite important because I did have the pickup but I just didn't have it set correctly, so I messed about with it. So holding the two buttons down brings up your position 1. Position 1 is your miles per hour. So on setting this, measure your rolling circumference of your front wheel. So I just measured my valve directly at 6 o'clock on the ground, rolled the bike forwards to 6 o'clock again, measured the distance, it came up as 1820 millimeters, so I've set that in the clock. So you press your way through that. I have set the positions on the Koso clock as a 4 position pickup, which I believe is standard for the Yamaha wheel speed sensor, the standard one on the front wheel. So I set it at that. It then goes back when pressing the left hand button. The 1 is flashing. Leave the ignition on, leave the clock flashing. This is the important bit, so all your inputs won't input unless you leave the dash flashing with the ignition on. It will then set itself once it's recognised there's no more inputs. So just leave your dash flashing till it reverts back to the standard screen, and that's you set. You will then find that you'll have a wheel speed pickup from the standard Yamaha pickup on the front wheel. Just to tidy up my wires now. So that's white to white, white of the chopped loom for the added wheel speed pickup. That's wired and plugged to the loom that goes to the clock. White to white, red to blue and yellow, and black to earth. And then you can try it for yourself. Cheers guys.